Hey guys, so I'm back with another tutorial, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Hozier's Almost Sweet Music. So I just did a run through of the intro. I'm only going to teach you how to play the intro and I guess the chorus, but the intro and the chorus are pretty much the same. And then you can just kind of maybe follow, you can follow some tabs or just chords really for the rest of the song. Okay, so let's get into it. So before I begin, if you find this video helpful, if you find any of my other videos helpful or even enjoyable, as unlikely as that might be, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Okay, what else? Okay, let's get to it. So your guitar should be in standard tuning. So today my guitar actually is in standard tuning, and I'm gonna try and kind of run through this pretty quickly. So the chords that you're playing on the intro is really just E minor. Okay, so it's E minor, B minor, C major, G major. C minor, B minor, C major, G major, G major, E minor, B minor, C major, G major, G major, A minor, D minor, G major. So that's basically what you're playing, except Hozier plucks that progression. So that's E minor, B minor, C, G. So what you're going to be plucking is you're going to first, with the E minor, you're only going to be plucking 2 strings. So you don't need to hold the full chord. You can if you want to, but you don't need to, because the only 2 notes you need are going to be these 2. So your E on this, which is on the 7th fret of the A string, or the 2nd string, and then your middle finger will be on the 8th fret of the B string, which is the G. So yeah, so you can bar it across and then pluck those 2. And as soon as you pluck, you're going to pull off your middle finger. So okay, the next chord you're going to be plucking is a B minor. So to make the transition smooth, you are going to want to just fret the entire, like all the strings on the 7th fret, and then so that as soon as you pull off, you can then play the next chord, which is, you're going to be plucking a B minor, which is this. Now you don't need these 2, which is why I'm not putting them there, so you don't have to. So you can just basically just have your index finger there. And then you're going to be plucking the B on the E string, so the B on the top string here, and then you're going to be plucking the so the G string. Yeah, you're going to be plucking the G string, which is a D. So you're going to be plucking these 2. So then you're going to move up a fret to a C, and you're going to add your middle finger here on the G string, or the 4th string, and pluck the exact same 2 chords, strings rather, and then slide down to a G with the exact same shape as your C here. So you slide down with your index finger barring the 3rd fret. Okay, so altogether that is, yeah. So second time you're going to pluck this 3 times. So second time you play the exact same thing, but you're going to pluck the G 3 times. So then you're going to go back to the E minor, exact same progression, and then you're going to end off with G major, A minor, B minor, G major. Yeah, sorry. G major, Okay, so I'm gonna run through it slowly. So when you, apart from when you're playing the E minor chord that you start off with, all the other chords you're going to play plucking the exact same two strings. So that's the top string, the E, and the fourth string, the G. So you're going to start with that, and then you're going to pluck those other two strings the rest of the way. So the second time around you're going to play the exact same thing, except he just spices it up a little bit. And this time we're going to be plucking the so the E, so the 7th fret A string, and so the exact same two as before, except this time we're going to add the bottom string. So I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but to pluck you might want to use your thumb for the A string and your middle finger for the B string, and then your ring finger, not sure if it's the ring finger on your right hand, but yeah, your ring finger to pluck the E string at the bottom. And then when you need to pluck the G string, you can use your index finger. Okay? So this time we're plucking 3 strings. So that, and that. So as soon as you pluck those 3, you're going to hammer on and pull off your pinky on the 10th fret of the E string, of the bottom string. Sorry, I'm not doing that very well, but yeah, so you're going to want to hammer on, then pull out. Yeah, have you got that? As if I can hear your response. But yeah, then you're going to move to a B minor. So you're going to keep the bottom 2 strings, plucking the bottom 2 strings, and you're going to add the top string. So you're playing a B minor, but you just bar that, and you can just pluck those 3 strings. There, there, and there. So the exact same progression as before. So B minor, C, G. So you're playing the exact same thing as before, except you're just plucking different strings, and you're doing that hammer on here. So all together, slowly. That's pretty much it. So that's actually what he plays on the chorus. But if you want to do like an acoustic cover of this, then you don't want to kind of have it kind of sound empty because you're just plucking. I don't know where to start. That was off. But so you can just strum. So to give it kind of the same dynamic way of moving from sort of lower kind of register to a higher one, you can play the E minor, and then you can play the B minor from down here, and then the C major from here, and then the G major from there. And then second time around you can play the E minor from there, the B minor from here, the C major from there, and keep the G major there. So altogether that would look like. Pretty much that. I hope that was useful, and Like I said earlier, if you found it useful, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.